Hello, everyone watching from home. I would like to welcome you all to the European premiere event of House of the Dragon here in the magical city of Amsterdam. We are currently live in 50 channels spanning over 50 countries.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
So we give everybody a little bit of time to join
Yes.
in, maybe get ready, maybe get dressed for the occasion.
Yes,
Pop some
totally.
popcorn as well. And just get ready. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of things that we want to show tonight, a lot of exciting stuff, especially inside the venue.
Yes.
But Bea, what are you most excited about?
Well, I'm very excited. Actually, it's my first time ever at the premiere event,
Yeah.
so I'm very excited just to be here and to share with all of you guys at home the experience inside. But actually, the experience inside is what I'm most excited to see, especially because I heard there's a dragon's den.
A dragon's den?
A dragon's den, so I'm definitely looking forward to see what that's going to happen there. So before we move in inside, I just want to give you all an extra minute to join in. Actually, I don't think we've introduced ourselves.
We maybe should introduce ourselves.
Maybe we should.
Definitely. All right.
So-
My name is Alex. I'm from Sweden.
And my name is Beatrice and I'm from Portugal. And yeah, we're your hosts tonight in this live stream right from the city center of Amsterdam in the
Definitely.
European premiere of House of the Dragon. So since you asked me a question, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
So who are you most excited to see today?
Well, we are going to have a red carpet where the cast and crew will be attending the premiere event, and we will have everyone that's very playing a big part as well, such
Ooh.
as Prince Daemon Targaryen,
Ooh.
played in by Matt Smith. We will have a little bit of an interview moment with him, so I'm very excited for that.
Exciting, yeah.
But as well, the other Targaryens, such as the daughter of King Viserys,
Oh,
which is Rhaenyra Targaryen, played both by Emma Darcy
yes.
and Millie Alcock.
Oh, how exciting that we get to have them both with us tonight.
Exactly. So it's very fun. It's going to be super light. I hope they will give us some interesting facts about, behind the scenes as well
Yes.
as how it was, actually portraying their character.
Ooh, but since we've already started talking about it a bit, what can the people at home expect from this live stream tonight?
Well, they can expect a lot of things. We're here in the heart of Amsterdam at Beurs van Berlage. I hope all the Dutch people in the comments do not butcher me because I've been working on my Dutch pronunciation.
It sounds good to me.
Yeah,
So.
it sounds good to our ears maybe,
Yeah.
but hopefully the Dutch as well. But we're actually
We-
here outside where the premiere event is going to take place. So we can already see people queuing up as well.
Yes, there's already some people queuing up. Some people are queuing up to see, of course, the stars of the show arrive, since we will have a red carpet. But some of them are lucky enough to actually get inside and experience the activations that we'll have around.
Really?
Such as the Dragon's Den.
The Dragon's Den, that sounds
Yes.
very interesting. What's that?
Okay, maybe I'll give you a little bit more information about it. So basically, the Dragon's Den is a multi-sensory experience.
Okay.
Where you get to walk through the doors of King's Landing into a dragon's nest.
Wow.
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
I know, where we may or may not have some drags awaiting for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you would be a House of the Dragon or a Targaryen premiere without dragons. So
Yeah, well, definitely. Dragons are important.
they are. Speaking of dragons, I think it's time for us to give a little bit of an insight of House of the Dragon.
Yes, of course. But before we go into the House of the Dragon, we need to understand what happened before this series,
Yes.
at least in our timeline, and that was Game of Thrones. So the books that came from the genius mind of George R. R. Martin shocked the world with amazing characters and intriguing storylines.
Yes.
But these books gave fantasy fans all across the world a spark of brilliance, while the HBO's Game of Thrones took that spark and turned it into wildfire.
Yes.
A true cultural phenomenon which reached heights that no TV series has ever done before. We
It
saw
is truly
characters
iconic.
from Arya Stark to the Night King, from Joffrey Baratheon to Jon Snow, from Cersei Lannister to Daenerys Targaryen.
Oof.
This universe has seen some of the most iconic characters to ever be seen on screen.
That is very much true.
So, House of the Dragon comes in 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So 200 years before Daenerys and everything that happened with her.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, but the start of this series actually plays out 9 years into the reign of Viserys Targaryen, first of his name.
Okay.
And there we see a lot of Targaryens outside of him because finally your prayers have been answered by the old gods anew. We are getting to see the Targaryen dynasty at the height of their power.
Isn't that something special? I mean,
Yeah.
again, Heavy is the head that wears the crown, I'm sure, in that dynasty as well. But I mean, I think what everyone at home wants to know more about is probably something that we got to see a little bit in Game of Thrones, but definitely want to see a lot more of, which is, I think you know what I'm talking about.
I think I do.
Should we say at the same time?
Should it be dragons?
Dragons,
Dragons,
of course.
definitely dragons. Well, in this series, we will not only be able to see one dragon, but two,
No.
three.
Do we think you? No, wait. There's more than 3.
There's actually more than 4.
Okay,
5.
that's more than we had in Game of Thrones.
You know what? I can even top that. I can maybe guess for 6, 7.
Wait. That would be truly a blessing in disguise.
Definitely.
More than 7, even?
I would go so far to even say in the series as an entire series,
Yeah.
we will have 17 dragons.
17 dragons.
17 dragons.
Wow, that is epic.
That is epic, and I can't wait to see every single one of them.
A lot of fire.
Absolutely.
But actually, yeah, do we have something for the fans?
We actually do have something for the fans. So if you live in the Netherlands area, especially in Amsterdam, you can come to the Dragon Den and experience the Targaryen things we are going to see tonight.
How exciting.
So you can come on Friday on the 12th or on the Saturday on the 13th of August to come here, free of entry, and just experience everything we'll show you right now. And, well, most of it. What we'll
That
show
is
you.
so cool. And actually, a little bit for you guys. The first 120 people to come both on Friday and on Saturday will get an exclusive gift right here. So if I were you, I would start preparing my journey. Should we actually head inside?
Well, let's try to avoid as many people as we can, but let's
Yes.
head inside. What's
There's a
special
lot of
about
people
this
already.
building is that it was planned to modify the styles of the past by introducing sweeping planes and open interiors.
Oh, wow. That
So
is
it
so
was
interesting.
Yeah, it was constructed. It was finished construction by 1903, and we can see like the red bricks as well. It's like
Yeah.
very reminiscent of house, like King's Landing
Yeah, it
and the Red
looks-
Keep as well.
It looks like a lot like the Red Keep. I was going to
Oh.
say. I do know, well, the Red Keep does not have the best history with Targaryens, let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
So I can think of a Targaryen or two who would do a little bit of a remodeling of
A
some
little bit of
sort.
a decoration, but we can also see red like decorations right now.
It's
Targaryen
incredible. I
ones.
think this is the door to King's Landing.
I think it is, and I think
Should
it's
we-
time for us to go in.
Yeah, I think we should follow the dragon.
Well, what's this first?
I think, yeah, we should definitely read this message to the fans at home.
All right. So it says, "Dreams didn't make us kings, but dragons did."
Ooh.
And this is a quote of Prince Daemon Targaryen
Oh,
in it.
House of the Dragon.
In House of the Dragon, but I think it's very true as well. Like having the
Yes.
power of a dragon is really a power of
I mean,
might, really.
yeah, I have no words to describe that, but it does here ask if we are brave and strong enough to claim a dragon,
Hmm.
which I think we are.
Are we brave enough?
I think we are. Should we head
I
inside?
think we are. Okay, let's go inside.
Let's go. Thank you so much.
Ooh, it's a bit dark.
Ooh, but I see some lights.
I see some lights. Are we brave enough?
Do
You
we
sure?
dare?
I think we're there. Let's go.
Ooh.
Okay, so we can see already some people gathering around here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there's a book there. Should we go look
I
at it?
first see a dragon skull,
Oh,
but to
that's
be
true.
honest, I love books more than I love dragons.
You're a bookworm. We all know
That's
that.
a whole lie. But as we can see here, these eggs hold the power of to rule. They represent the tradition, power, and the identity of a true Targaryen. Exciting.
I know. I mean, I can already see a sneak peek of a couple of dragon eggs, and I cannot wait to see them up close. Should we?
I guess we should.
Yeah, let's show them to the fans at home.
All right. So here we can
Oh,
see,
wow.
what is it, 12 dragon eggs?
I think it's 11 or 12, so a lot of baby dragons.
Exactly. And look on
Hatching.
all the different colors and characteristics that they have.
I do have something to tell you about it, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because we know usually Targaryens are associated with dragons,
Yeah.
but it's not the Targaryen that chooses the dragon.
Okay.
It's actually the dragon that chooses the Targaryen.
All right.
So they need to create a soul bond in order to, have the connection that they have.
Yeah.
So since we have a lot of dragon heads here,
Yeah.
I was wondering, is any of them calling upon your soul?
Well, I guess I have to search deep within. Maybe a channel true Targaryen energy?
Yes, I think
What should
you
I
need,
think about?
Yeah, you need to think about blonde hair,
Blonde hair?
long hair,
Long hair?
blood, dragons, keeping
Dragon.
it in the family.
Yes. Oh, well,
You
in
feeling
that case,
something?
I'm feeling something. I think I'm going for the red one. I think it's
Great
the most
choice.
fiery-ish one, and it truly emulates the Targaryen spirit.
Great choice. What will you call your baby dragon?
Oh, well, maybe I'm not that creative, so I might call him Carxes.
Oh, Oh, just like Damon.
Just like Damon.
Oh,
Yeah.
do I sense a favorite character already in House of the Dragon?
You might.
Ooh.
You might. But actually, I have my own baby dragon.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How? I've never heard of a baby dragon in real life before.
Well, I do. I actually have it inside the app called Dracarys.
Oh, there's an app.
There's a House of a Dragon app called Dracarys,
Oh.
which introduces augmented reality to the game. So in the game, you can actually have a little bit of a baby dragon, which you raise yourself, you feed it, you give it commandos such as Dracarys.
Oh, we can live the Daenerys fantasy and
Oh,
say
absolutely.
Dracarys?
Yes. And well, it becomes big, and because it's augmented reality,
Okay.
it actually interacts with your back camera, so it's in your environment as well.
So I can see it in the actual real world.
Yes, that's absolutely.
Okay, I'm sold. Whenever I get my phone back, I will definitely download it.
Yes,
There's a huge dragon behind us.
I think it is. Should we go to him? Okay.
But maybe we should stop at the fence.
All right. So here we can see that it says, "Pay your respects to the bones of the mighty dragon before you." So this mighty dragon, well, the remains of the mighty dragon, is actually the Balerion the Black Dread, ridden by no other by Aegon the Conqueror Targaryen.
Oh, the one and only.
The one and only. What Aegon did, Aegon Targaryen, the Conqueror, is that he actually conquered Westeros. He was the first Targaryen to do it. And what some people see him as a tyrant, but some people see him as a unifier because he was the first king of the Seven Kingdoms and of the realm, and the first ruler of the Targaryen dynasty. But what he had was a vision. He had a vision that told him that the world as we know it might come to an end. So what he did, he took his dragons from Valyria, and he knew the power that he had. So he took his dragons and rolled all the way west to Westeros on this on the back on this one, yeah.
Valerian, right?
And he liberated the Seven Kingdoms, depending on how you see it.
Yeah. I mean, if I saw a dragon of this size coming at me, I don't know. I think I would feel very afraid. I mean, it would be a beautiful sight, of course. It is a dragon in the flesh, and a huge one at best. But I mean,
Exactly.
scary. Can you look at those teeth?
I look at those teeth and I just look at the pure size of it. It's huge, and I just want to use you as a scale so we can see how big it actually is.
So I'm tiny in real life, and you can see me next to the dragon in comparison. It's huge. It's a huge skull, but it's incredible.
Yeah, exactly. And we got an understanding from Game of Thrones how big a dragon head was compared to its body. So if we see this right now, this dragon was the biggest dragon that the Targaryens had ever seen. And Balerion the Black Dread was so big that the lore was even that he could overshadow a whole town with his wingspan. Definitely.
That's scary.
It looks scary and it sounds scary as well. But a fun fact is that this dragon head is actually visible, of course, in House of the Dragon series, but also it's visible in Game of Thrones. We see it all the time in Game of Thrones.
Oh, there's an Easter egg up in there.
It is an Easter egg, and especially in season 7 we see Cersei with Qyburn test out a weapon against dragons.
Oh, the scorpion.
The scorpion, exactly. So it's a big crossbow that shoots a giant arrow against a dragon, and they used it on the remains of Balerion the Black Dread. So,
Oh, yeah. People at home should definitely do a marathon of Game of Thrones, which is now available in 4K on HBO Max. And yeah, maybe find out this Easter egg lying around.
oh, definitely. I think it might be a great time to just rewatch the series before the 21st. The 22nd, even. The 22nd of August, where House of the Dragon premieres on HBO Max.
Exactly. Also in 4K.
Definitely, yeah.
There's something. Do you hear a roar? I mean,
Yes,
dead
I
dragons
do.
are fun, but I think an actual dragon. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
What is it?
Oh, here we can see another banner. Entered. Oh, this is the Dragon's Den.
Oh, finally you find it.
Yes. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay. Oh, there's a maiden there.
Oh,
Hello.
hello. Should we talk to the maiden?
Should we talk to the maiden? What is going on in here?
This is a very exciting experience over here. So,
Okay.
do you want to go inside?
Well, actually, this is an exclusive activation, so unfortunately we cannot show the people at home.
Okay.
But if you are in the Netherlands, you can come and join us on the both Friday and Saturday, and get an exclusive sneak peek inside. But I mean, we're a bit rebellious. Maybe we can just put the microphone in and see if they hear something.
You can hear very brave people. Or maybe you can feel
There's-
dragon breath.
Oh, a dragon breath.
Yes.
That sounds very scary.
You should. You look like a very brave lady.
Oh, I am indeed. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go in.
So you can go inside, and I'll meet you on the other end. And please survive.
I will try my best to reach the other end.
Yes, and do not let go of the rope. Always and always hold on to the rope.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I guess I will follow the rope.
Have fun.
All right.
See you guys in a little bit.
See you on the other side,
Bye.
Beatrice. All right, so what Beatrice is doing right now is that she's going through the dragon's den, and what Bea said, it's a multi-sensory experience where you can actually hear the dragon. We heard the dragon, but you can also taste him, maybe if you're lucky enough, or if you dare. But maybe you can smell him too. You can touch him, and you can maybe sense him because you just feel the dragon's presence. Especially, let's go to the other room and see if... Oh, there's already a lot of people here in the other side. But I'm very curious if Bea will actually survive this instinct. As she said, it's a very highly exclusive thing. We can't show it. But if you're here in the Netherlands area, and maybe in Amsterdam as well, you can definitely come inside. Come here, join the experience, and see for yourselves maybe how the dragon is. And maybe, if you're worth enough, you'll be able to live. Oh, here we have a book. Here it says, you have paid your respect to the dragons and won their trust. You have been found worthy. You may ascend to the Iron Throne and claim... Wait. I need to find my co-host. She might not be able to survive this whole thing, so let's go and try to find her. Beatrice! Beatrice, are you alive?
I think I'm alive. That was incredible. I'm not kidding. There is a live dragon inside.
Oh my god, really?
Yes. I'm literally... I have chills. Can you hear him?
Oh my, he got quiet. I heard a little bit.
Yeah, basically there's a live dragon in there, and I believe fully in dragons. I got to, it's a multi-sensory experience for sure. I got to go in, I touched some scales, they moved, so they're inside. And yeah, if you're around, definitely come and see this. This is incredible.
Oh, amazing. Well, if we are actually in the throne room, we have to, visit the most important and the most dangerous seat in the realm.
I mean, how can we not? Should we move forward?
I think we should. And here we can actually see the throne. And whoa, an
look who
actual
we have
King's
here.
Guard. Whoa, a King's Guard on duty. Maybe we might ask him some
Yeah, I
questions.
think we should try.
Hello, sir. How are you doing tonight?
Oh,
What's
not
going on?
very talkative. Should I try?
Yeah, well, maybe.
What is your job like?
Well, he doesn't like us, apparently.
I don't think so. Do you
Well,
want to try something different?
Maybe the king is taking his tongue. Do you think?
Oh, it is a dangerous realm, so
Well,
probably.
let me try one last question. Maybe a
Yeah,
personal one.
I think that could work.
Is your suit comfortable at all?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think we should. Well, since he's
maybe.
not talking to us, do you think we could try and go and sit on the throne?
I'm very tempted. He doesn't seem to say anything.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
Step away from the throne.
Okay, Bea, what do I do?
I feel like if you assert yourself as the king, he will let you pass
I
through.
will use it if I need to.
I am your king, and I command you to lower your weapon at once.
Oh. See?
I only live to serve the king.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
I am your king. Oh, thank you. It seems to work, Bea.
I know. Very
Okay,
serious guard.
let's try. This is a big moment.
Yeah, it's a big moment. How does it feel?
I feel powerful.
Powerful. Is it comfortable?
No, but I feel like I can sit here for hours. I can
Days
easily
even?
wave people away. Please give me my drinks. Where's the jesters? Bring me his head.
What kind of king do you think you would be?
I would be a tough one.
Tough one.
I would rule the Iron Throne with an iron fist.
Ooh, deadly combo. Well, but you know what? I don't think that seat suits you very much.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
think
think it does. Honestly, I think it's time for a woman to sit on the throne.
Really?
So, and if you don't leave, I have to cast my Queen's Guard to, use other methods.
Well, what if I don't want to?
Well, I think you should draw your sword a little bit because he's not believing me.
Do you need my help?
Yes, please. See?
All right.
But no. You know what? You know what? I know that in the trailer we hear that men would rather draw swords than see a woman on the Iron Throne, but you know what? I'm a benevolent queen. I'm merciful. So if you're willing to step down easily, I'll let you keep your head. Just this once.
You know what? I will comply. Thank
As
you for
you
your
should.
kindness,
Thank
your
you
grace.
so much
You're welcome.
for protecting me,
I
as
only
always.
live for the queen.
Thank you. Well, actually, you know what? I think I will allow you the honor of being the queen's hand, actually.
Oh,
So,
wow. A very
I
respectful
will allow you to
position.
join me in my small council.
Thank you for your kindness,
And help
my
me out.
queen. My
Watch
grace.
out for the swords, they're very
Ooh,
sharp.
They're very sharp,
I
but
don't
I'll
want
come
you to get
around to
cut.
this side.
Because I would like you now.
Oh, you do?
But yeah, this is very comfortable. This feels very right for me. So,
Well, you
just
look good in
saying.
it. I can
Thank
tell you that.
But what can you tell us about this incredible throne?
So this incredible throne was created by Aegon, the Conqueror Targaryen,
Ooh, we've heard
and
about it
he
a little bit.
used Valerian's fire breath to actually forge this throne.
Oh, wow.
And he used 1,000 swords of his fallen, defeated, or surrendering enemies to actually use this. And we can see it's a bit
Yeah.
more impressive with all the swords around it, which is actually more representative of how it looks in the books.
Okay.
And some swords are clean, some swords are dirty, some swords are even bloody. This is because, well, the clean swords are pretty understandable. If you saw
Yeah.
Balerion fly through the skies,
I would just throw my my sword on the floor. I would
a
run
lot of
for my life.
people, a lot of people would have thrown their swords, which
Yeah.
they did. So Aegon Targaryen was the first one to create this throne as well as sit on it,
Oh.
starting the Targaryen dynasty.
I do feel the power of the throne.
Mm.
But you know what? I think it's time for us to maybe make our way to talk to the people who actually get to sit on it.
Oh yes, true.
So, yeah, maybe we
Okay.
should meet them, no?
We should go ahead. Okay, so coming down, this was the end of
the
the
experience.
Targaryen experience.
How did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it?
I sure did. Did you enjoy the Dragon's Den?
I did. Honestly, I don't want to make you jealous about not being there, but it was incredible. And if you find a time, please go there. And again, if you're in Amsterdam, don't miss out on the opportunity.
Definitely.
To go there.
So here we can see some of behind the scenes. We're actually stepping into the after party lounge, which apparently some people are already going on.
The after party is already beginning.
Wow, are we missing the after party?
I think we might.
Well,
I definitely don't want to miss the cocktails.
Oh no, that shouldn't be it. But we can see a huge space in the middle, obviously for dancing and breakdancing, depending on what you
Ooh.
want. But also, like, it's all decorated with Targaryen sigils, dragons, fire and rain, and a huge screen in the back showing a lot of fun stuff.
So we're stepping into the Great Hall.
Oh.
However, I am seeing a lot of red, so I hope this goes a little bit better than the Red Wedding.
Oh,
And
definitely.
of course, the Game of Thrones universe doesn't have the best history with,
with,
parties.
with
so
weddings and parties, but hopefully nobody
Yeah.
will get married tonight.
hopefully not, and everything goes smoothly.
Oh well, we can hope. We can hope.
We can
but
only
as we
hope.
actually stepping out of this area, we're actually stepping in to the red carpet.
Ooh.
Definitely. And we can just see and look how amazing this actually is. So let's come stepping in. Wow. Look, a lot of people are
Oh.
already here.
Some people
waiting
are
on.
joining some Funko Pops.
Yeah. You want to come on this side?
Yeah, I'll go on that side. Should
Okay.
we show
So we
to the
can
people at
already
home?
see that we have some fun
Oh, a little
stuff.
Rhaenyra, how cool. Damon is here with us. Oops.
As well.
Lord Corlys, Alicent, and a dragon, of course. How
and a
exciting.
dragon. And we can't wait to show. As we see, the red carpet is already decorated with
Yes.
multiple character key arts. We see Sir Kristen Cole,
Ooh.
played by Fabian Frankel. We
And-
see Sir Lord Corlys Valerian,
Valerian.
played by Steve Toussaint. We see
Alicent Hightower.
Alicent Hightower, played by
Olivia Cook.
Olivia
the one
Cook.
and only.
And they will all be joining us tonight, and we're
Yes,
gonna interview
how
them and ask some
exciting.
questions.
Who do you think will come first?
Well, my hopes are, of course, on Daemon Targaryen,
Of
played by Matt
course.
Smith.
Now
So
your
Matt
favorite.
Smith.
You've
Well,
already claimed your throne and Daemon on the throne as your favorite. So for
Definitely.
me, I think I'm very excited to see who to pick. I think I'm very excited to meet his niece, so Rhaenyra Targaryen, who is joining both the adult version and the young version. So very excited to see both of them soon.
That sounds amazing.
There's a lot of people
And
already
these-
coming in.
Exactly, and these Funko Pops are actually very fun. You can
So
see, like, we can
cute.
compare him to the actual guy.
Wait,
Like,
hold on.
look,
We have
Lord
Alicent
Corlys.
as well.
The Alicent? Yeah, let's pick them together. Let's see.
Cute.
He has a sword as well. I can't wait to ask him if he likes his Funko Pop.
They look so much alike. I like,
Yeah?
incredible.
Imagine being a little action figure, right?
Would you like to have an action figure of yourself running around?
Yeah, I would love to have one.
I think, it's weird, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely ask the actors and the cast when they arrive what they think about their own Funko Pops. Don't you
How to
think?
actually feel about it, yes, because I would love to have a little toy of myself,
Right?
right?
And while we're waiting for people to arrive, maybe should we ask people to leave questions for the talent and cast that is joining us in the comments?
Oh, definitely. If you have any interesting questions you'd like to hear us
Yeah.
ask to the talents,
Share
please
with us.
comment down below. Let's see what you think about. What are your excitements for House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Are you excited to see more dragons?
I mean, you've told me that throughout the series you might see up to 17 dragons, so I'm very excited to see all of them pop by. And again, should we remind it when House of the Dragon premieres?
Yes. On the 22nd of August,
Yes.
it premieres on HBO Max. So please tune in on that day, save the date, be ready, because what I can tell, word on the street is that the episode, the first one, is amazing.
Oh, I cannot wait to see it on the 22nd. But, well, since we're waiting, what was your favorite character in Game of Thrones?
My favorite character, I'd have to say, I think a lot of people do, though. I do love him. It's Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, me
Yes.
too, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my
I
God.
love him so much.
I love him so much. I've read the books as well, and it's just
Ooh.
like, he's such a character. Like, how can you forget about Tyrion Lannister?
You can't. I drink and I know things will forever be written in my brain until the rest of my days. So yeah, a lot of excitement for Tyrion.
Oh, definitely. I love Tyrion. I would love to see maybe a similar character to him.
Ooh, do you think there will be one?
Yeah, maybe, because we have different houses now. We have different types
Yeah.
of families, so maybe we'll not see Lannisters, Starks, and Baratheons do not play a big role in this series. It
Yeah.
will be more focused on the Targaryens as well as the Hightowers.
Yeah, we are experiencing the Targaryen dynasty, so personally, I'm very much looking forward to understand more of the story behind the Targaryens. Of course, we got an introduction with Daenerys, but I mean, a world filled with dragons and Targaryens, how cool is that?
Oh, I can't wait to actually see the series. Like,
I
I've been
mean-
hyping up myself. I've been
Yeah.
rewatching Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
seeing like the dragons. We had 3 dragons. That felt like a lot when the Game of Thrones series
I
was
know,
airing.
and they're all incredible.
And they're all incredible. And now imagine like how many we have and all the different colors. We saw the dragon eggs inside as well. Like,
Yeah.
how many different versions, how many different characteristics? What can they do? Can they fly?
The options are limitless. It's just
Obviously, it's amazing.
I know. What snacks are you having on the 22nd to prepare for the premiere?
What?
Snacks.
Snacks. Oh, I might go for something fiery as well.
Ooh.
We know that in the after party we have cocktail, like special types of cocktails, which are House of the Dragon themed.
Oh, how cool. I cannot wait to possibly drink them after the live, of course.
of
Keeping it
course,
professional.
Of course.
For me, I think I'm going to go simple and go with the popcorns. Just
Okay.
popcorn. Maybe a mix of salty and sweet. Just
Oh.
to give a little bit of a sting.
Oh, well, definitely.
But yeah, I think that's going to be my go-to on the day. But yeah. how
Well,
exciting
absolutely.
to
Well,
be
we're here at the red carpet at the European premiere event. We're waiting for the
Yes.
cast and crew to actually come in. Tonight we will have
Ooh, yes, let's go for it.
Steve Toussaint.
Steve Toussaint
Come in.
is joining us, Lord Corlys Velaryon.
Exactly. He's the Sea Snake.
He's also the sea snake as well.
It's a cool nickname, though. I would love
So
to be called the
cool.
Sea Snake.
I mean, It's so cool, the sea snake.
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm the sea snake.
It's insane,
Like,
almost.
okay.
It's a very cool nickname. But we also have Millie Alcock, who plays the young version of Rhaenyra Targaryen,
Yes.
Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Speaking about the young versions, we also have Emily.
Emily Carey,
Emily
who plays
Carey.
young Alicent Hightower.
Exactly. We also get the adult as well.
Also the adult, Olivia Cook.
Olivia Cook, who plays Alicent Hightower, and Emma Darcy.
Emma Darcy, who plays adult Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Yes. Who are, oh, of course, we cannot forget Sir Kristen Cole.
Sir Kristen Cole, played by Fabian Frankel,
Yes.
who is a great knight in the realm of Westeros.
Cannot wait to see that. And I think we're missing someone, of course, we cannot forget Ryan, who is co-creator, showrunner, and writer in the show. So the one who actually brought us here tonight. And I think we have Millie arriving soon. How exciting.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to actually show, talk to her, see how exciting it was to become the character.
Ooh.
Just imagine working on the House of the Dragon set.
Oh, I
right?
cannot imagine. That must be so cool.
But also a very cool thing is like having the different places where you shoot different locations, right?
Yeah, especially.
Oh, absolutely. Here we have Millie Alcock coming in as a young Rhaenyra Targaryen. Soon enough after this questioning, she will come to us and we will interview her as well.
She looks amazing, I do have to say.
She definitely does. Okay, so her character is the daughter of Viserys Targaryen, King Viserys.
Okay.
As I mentioned before earlier, when the series starts, it's 9 years into his reign.
Okay.
We're also introduced to another Targaryen, the wife of Corlys Velaryon.
Oh, Rhaenys.
Rhaenys Targaryen, also called the Queen Who Never Was.
Ooh, that's
Because
ominous.
very ominous, but because when they choose the Targaryen dynasty, they didn't actually have an heir as well, and they needed to choose one, and it was a vote against Rhaenys Targaryen and Viserys Targaryen.
So we already start with the Targaryen drama.
Already
In the line
start
of
with the
succession.
Targaryen drama and the Targaryen theme, like of having struggles with succession.
Yes. Succession always plays a role in these games, and I cannot but wait to see how everything plays out.
Yeah, hopefully it's not that difficult, deciding an heir. We see in the trailers and the build-up that they have some issues. Like Daemon comes in and says, "Well, I'm your heir." Well, Rhaenyra Targaryen comes and says, "Well, shouldn't I be your heir?"
Would you ever? I mean, imagine you live in the Game of Thrones universe and Westeros and that all kind of things. Would you ever consider sitting on the throne?
It's a difficult position, I think.
I
It
know.
comes with a big burden, a heavy burden.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I think it's way too dangerous. And it's just like, I mean, if I had dragons, maybe. Because I feel like that plays a good part. But without dragons, I feel like too big of a risk of losing my head.
Yes, that's the main issue I have as well. I don't want to lose my head. I quite like my head.
I really like my head and my body, so maybe not lose it right now.
Yeah, definitely. So I would probably pick like a higher up position, of course, because I don't want to be poor in that era. But as
Maybe-
well, I like a position. And here we have Millie Alcock.
Welcome.
Hi.
Please join us.
Hello.
How are you tonight? I'm good. How are you? We're good.
It's very amazing. Thank you for joining us tonight. How are you feeling of being in the European premiere?
I'm so excited. I mean, I love Amsterdam. It's gorgeous, so it's nice to be here. Yeah.
It's really gorgeous. Well, I have a question to you and your character, because while playing a younger version of some character, there must be proven to be a challenge. How did you, Emma, go about to actually find consistency between the younger version and the adult version of it?
We actually didn't meet at all. Not at all. So we didn't. So nothing.
So nothing. Well, was it any aid from the director's side? Well, you need to put this in.
Nope.
So that. I kind of feel that speaks volumes of this actress right here.
I cannot wait to see how it plays out.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think it's going to be great for sure.
Yeah.
But we do have another question. And
Okay.
since you've spoken about Amsterdam, we wanted to ask you, so we're obviously in Amsterdam,
Yeah.
would you say riding a dragon is like riding a bike?
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer?
The bike.
Bike.
Like,
Is it easier than the dragon?
that's just way more fun
Okay, good to know.
in the real life. Yeah. Bike.
That's so cool.
Definitely. Okay, House of the Dragon, we know that it comes with great location shootings. Did you have any exciting locations where you shot scenes?
Yeah, I was in Cáceres for a bit. Cáceres. In Spain.
Where's that location? Oh,
In Spain, so I went to Spain. And that was it. Other than that, it was just Watford in London at Warner Brothers.
How cool.
Yeah.
it's very
At least you got to travel a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, it was very exciting. But we were doing night shoots, so it was like you start work at 4, you get in at 7 a.m.
So not a lot of sightseeing, but a lot of dragons and a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun, yeah.
Well, do you have a favorite episode of House of the Dragon so far?
I can't say.
Really?
I also don't know what happens.
You don't?
They haven't even sent us all the scripts, so I'm going to be watching it alongside everybody else.
How exciting
I know,
for
it's
you.
really
You get to be a
exciting.
fan as well.
Yeah, basically.
How cool.
Well, all right, yeah, I think that was all our questions. I would like to thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Thank you, yeah.
Have a great time.
Yeah, we will.
We're very excited to
We've
see
seen
it,
some sneak
so-
peeks, and I'm very excited, especially to see Rhaenyra Targaryen and Targaryens at their dynasty.
I know, yeah, exactly, yeah. It's good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So that was young Rhaenyra Targaryen,
Yes,
played by
the
Millie
pretty
Alcock.
lady.
And we can actually... Oh, we missed to show her the Funko Pop.
We forgot to show it
Okay,
there.
well, this is
Show
the
it
one.
To the adult version.
To the adult version, especially, yeah, we need to be reminded to show them, right?
Yeah,
we have a
they're
lot
so
of them.
cool, and then we get starstruck, of course, because we're
Yes.
next to these incredible people, so we forget about the Funkos.
Yes, exactly. Well, the Funkos will definitely be involved in Emma Darcy's interview, I think. Should we show her this one?
I think we should. I think she
Yes.
will love it just as much as we do. But yeah.
Okay, so we have different. We have Alicent Hightower as well that's going to come. And who do you think will be next in line now?
Actually, I have a guess that it will be the one and only Lord Corlys. And it will
Oh,
be Steve
really?
Toussaint joining us
Steve
in
Toussaint.
a couple of minutes.
Well, I can't wait. I heard Steve is a great character and he's so fun to work with.
I heard he's super funny as well, so I hope we get some laughs in as well. So exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm especially excited to ask him about his adventures. He's an adventurous man.
I mean, we've been talking so much about the sea snake. We actually get to see the sea snake now.
Get to see the
And
sea
so is
snake in all
Bloodhome.
his prime.
Yes. And
Well, hopefully he will come soon and we can ask him some questions.
exactly. Thinking about adventures, if you were to go on an adventure, no. Thought about a better question.
All right.
If you got to live in any of the realms in Westeros, which one would it be?
Any of the realms?
Yes.
I think I might go with the south, probably.
Yeah.
Down in the south. It's hot and warm and people don't seem as depressed.
Oh, I think Steve is.
Pussy, and here we have actually Steve Toussaint coming up, who plays Lord Corlys Velaryon.
Hello. Right here.
Hello. Hello, Steve. You look amazing tonight.
Thank you very much. I'm trying my best. I'm
Yeah, well.
once in a while. So.
Yeah. It's a good try, at least. How
You
does it
look
feel to be in Amsterdam?
I'm very happy to be here. It's my first time, and I've already decided that I will be coming back and actually spend some more time here because I've not had a chance to see much.
A city like Amsterdam is always like so super attractive, and as soon as you visit, you fall in love. That's what I did.
Well, all my friends tell me, right? One of my friends before I came out here was just like, "Oh my God, I've had the best times of my life in Amsterdam." So I'm so glad to be here.
You definitely have to come back. But before, while we have you, we would like to ask you some questions.
Okay.
So you play, of course, the one and only the Sea Snake, Lord Corlys, who is not a Targaryen,
No,
and therefore not a dragon rider.
that's right.
However, what about his character will make our audience at home fall in love with him?
Well, I think one of his cute, right? I think one of the traits that I find attractive about him is how much he loves his wife, how he really cherishes that relationship. And I think as we go through the season, you'll find that that's probably the only relationship that is based on love and mutual respect. He is headstrong, he's ambitious, but I think that's the thing, is that when he's with her, he's himself. He's allowed to be himself.
So important. I actually do feel the love right now. So I'm already falling in love with you and your wife.
Fantastic.
Cannot wait to see the episode now.
Oh, good.
But do you want to give him an extra question?
Well, I might, because we know that Corlys Velaryon is actually a great adventurer, and we'll be able to see any of his adventures during the series.
Unfortunately, not in this series, because most of his adventures were done when he was in his youth. There is talk of that as a project, not with me, but somebody younger and prettier. But yeah, the legendary 9 voyages that he made that created the wealth that you see him with when the series opens, that's going to be another project, I believe.
Oh, lovely. Do you have any type of favorite of those 9 voyages? Would you like to go on one?
Oh my gosh. Now, I made the mistake of telling people that I actually get seasick.
So be the sea snake and be seasick.
Not good for the sea snake.
So bad. Don't tell. It's just between you and I, okay?
The secret is safe
Absolutely.
as us, for
But I
sure.
would do the voyage if I could fly,
Yeah.
but but not by sea.
Oh, of course.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much for your time.
Okay.
Oh, how
that
cool
was
it
very
was.
exciting, but I'm a bit bummed out as well since we missed the Funko Pop again.
We keep forgetting the Funko Pops. I think we just want to keep them for ourselves. I think
I
we're
might steal
slowly
one
stealing them.
just so they don't notice
Keeping
it.
it, so-
But he did notice it. He said it was
Yeah,
cute.
he said it was cute.
So I'm still very excited.
Half a point for us then, but
Hmm.
we do have 3 more opportunities.
3 more opportunities
So-
not to mess up as well.
Yes.
So finally.
We'll try to do our best for you guys at home.
Well, how was that the sea snake is actually seasick?
I know. So fitting. Can you imagine going on all of these incredible adventures and then actually being seasick all the time?
Yeah, oh,
I mean-
well, his character isn't seasick, so probably like
Yeah.
Steve had to like improve a little bit during the set and maybe portray his character too much and not throw up.
But how cool is it that he talked about the love with his wife, which is not something we see a lot in the Game of Thrones universe. So it was so beautiful to see.
And that's also a very rare thing, I think, right? Because people get married off because of strategic
Oh, yeah.
power. We see people get killed. People do not really have the real love.
Yes.
It's very hard to find, especially having that position. Like being a wealthy man during that time and era,
Yeah.
like finding love won't be easy.
I'll definitely keep an eye out for those 2 characters when we see the episode on the 22nd of August.
22nd of August,
So
yes.
don't forget, book it on your calendars.
Yes.
Take the day off. Definitely.
I would love to see some of his adventures, though. It's a bit of a bummer that we can't see it in the series.
But how cool would it be if that project ever, sees the light of day?
Yes, because we saw Arya actually go on adventures, right, to explore the East in Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
So why not, like, a spin-off?
Well,
Hopefully,
yeah.
that is my Christmas wish, at least.
Oh, let's send that to Santa and hope for the best. But yeah, so
But that would
exciting.
be great content. Just imagine him going through, like, the different realms of Westeros, and even seeing outside of Westeros. We haven't seen it for, like,
Ooh.
we see some bits of
We
it
see
when
some
Daenerys
glimpse,
is
yeah.
out with the Dothrakis
Yes.
in the east. But like across the narrow sea and even more east, like what can we expect?
I know. The possibilities are endless. Maybe we should ask that to the showrunner
Oh.
and see,
Oh,
if we
maybe
can
for,
make our wish come true.
Well, actually, I think it could be an amazing time if we get some flashbacks,
Ooh.
right, of his journeys.
I love a good flashback.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pitch
mean,
that to the director. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
say,
should go
like, please.
up to Ryan and be like, "Hey, we have some pitches for you."
You know what? I have a pitch for you.
Let's just skip the whole questions. Let's just skip everything and just be like pitching storylines.
Yes, and he will come like, "Oh well, hello, fellow stranger. Thank you for your input, but please shut up.
Just ask me your questions.
Just ask me your questions and you'll be done." Well, it's very exciting to be here at the European premiere event of House of the Dragon, especially at the
Yes.
red carpet.
Are you enjoying in Amsterdam so far?
I am enjoying Amsterdam so much. Like, as I said to Steve, like, Amsterdam is one of my favorite cities. It's so cozy. As soon as you are here, you
Yes.
actually fall in love.
A very welcoming city. Although I do have to say it's a bit warmer than I expected, which is a good thing. But yeah, definitely keeping. You know what? I think it's the dragons and all of these Targaryens coming in. They're bringing in the fire. But yeah, it's really hot. But very exciting to be here.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. I wish to see more of Amsterdam as well. We only seen the city center, and because
We're right here.
we're right here. But to be honest, like this is a little bit more exciting. We saw Balerion, the skull. You saw
I
the
got to see a
dragon.
dragon. Not see, but I touched a dragon, and I will forever keep that in my mind. And I will swear that it's true because it is.
Yes, and imagine just filming riding a dragon on set.
I mean,
That would be so much fun.
oof, riding a dragon. That part alone is so much fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely. Well, you can leave in the comments below if you were a character in House of the Dragon, which
Ooh.
one would you have picked?
ooh,
Right?
to play or to be.
Well, if you play her
No,
or
no,
him,
no. One thing is being in the realm, because then I would choose maybe someone
Okay.
that lives.
really?
And then, but if I'm just playing
Yeah.
them in a TV show, then maybe I'll just go for an epic story.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, hello. Here we have some guests as
Oh,
well. And you're
hello.
very dressed for the occasion. I love your necklace.
Please join us.
Come here, please join us. Wow,
Oh.
even the hand jewelry.
I try. I try.
Looks amazing. So, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, Aga Grzelak, I'm from Poland.
Yeah, and Andrew Junior from Poland as well.
So,
Oh.
Poland. Interesting.
A
How
big
does it feel to
travel.
be in Amsterdam?
I like Amsterdam. I was here before one time, and this time the weather is way better, and I love it.
Yeah, Amsterdam is a city you've quickly fall in love with, really. It's so cozy as well. But being at the European premiere, like, how does that feel for you?
Amazing. I love to be here. It's beautiful. A lot of beautiful people. Amazing.
Okay. Can I ask, are those your lips?
Yes, those
What?
are mine.
I missed it. Oh, so they're also feeling the love.
Everyone's
so the love
feeling
is
the love
strong
tonight.
She almost bit me. She's a half dragon.
Wow.
A real Targaryen then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Especially, I think you're emulating the vibe pretty well. Like, especially the hair. That seems like a Targaryen's hairstyle.
It was really inspired from the actually trailer. Like I watched it and then I looked at the hairstyle and I was like, okay, that's gonna be it.
Oh, is that inspiration from Rhaenyra Targaryen?
Yeah, it's from the yeah. It's the she had the white dress, but I went with the fire.
As you should.
As you
You
should.
both look incredible. I cannot get over your hand jewelry. It's just
Yes.
oh, wow.
you.
It's like the dragon claws.
Okay, please don't scratch anyone tonight, even though the episode could be wild.
I cannot say that. I'm gonna listen to you.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Yes,
And
enjoy.
enjoy.
Thank you so
Lovely.
much.
And maybe
Lovely to
more,
meet
give him
you.
just a little bit more of a kisses tonight. just
smooch,
smooches.
yeah.
Just smooches.
Tiny kisses.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely. So we have
Oh,
everyone.
I think we
okay.
have someone here as well. Hello, please join us.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you feeling tonight?
Well, I'm so excited to be here. I'm from Spain. I'm so excited.
Oh, wow. Oh, you,
Love your earrings. You look amazing. What was your inspiration tonight?
Well, of course, there are snakes, but not dragons. But you know,
Close enough. We
Yes,
have a
close
sea
enough.
snake, so
so of course, so
I feel like everyone is on theme tonight. We have like reptiles, animals everywhere, like dragons.
we should.
On theme.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, are you inspired by snakes? Do you think it's cool?
I love snakes. I love Game of Thrones. I love dragons. So I'm so excited to be here. We will be watching the first episode. So I'm like, I'm so nervous. You know.
Are you?
your favorite Game of Thrones character?
Well, I love Jon Snow, but of course, I will always love Arya Stark.
Arya Stark. Is there a specific reason why you love her?
Yeah, she's a special. I think she's a special. She always was fighting against everyone and believing in herself. So I love her.
We love a good fighter.
Yeah.
We love Arya.
We love Arya. And especially in the end, Arya decides to be an adventurer. She tries to, go on adventures. Do you feel like you're an adventurous spirit?
Well, kind of. Not maybe. Yes, I think yes. Yes, maybe.
I have a question for you as well. Since you love Game of Thrones so much, if you could live under, would you rather live under the rule of the Targaryens, so in the Targaryen dynasty, or under the Lannister rule?
Oof, Lannisters. No, I think Targaryens. Well, both are very, very. Well, I
Tough choice.
Targaryens. Yes.
Targaryens.
Wise
Well, we
choice.
haven't actually seen how the Targaryens rule just yet.
That's
So
true.
it might be even worse than the Lannisters. Do you think? I don't know though, but
Well, the first season, I remember that they were talking about how bad they are. Like Daenerys talked about that, so we will see that now. I think.
How exciting that you actually get to see the episode.
yeah, the Targaryens, they rule with an iron fist. Some would say even.
Fiery breath.
Oh,
From the dragons,
and even
of course.
some. Yes.
Yeah, did you think about the dragons in your answer?
Well, I love dragons, so I think I'll be like, oh, you are so cute, but they will bite me, so maybe it's better not to be in front of them.
Yeah. Well, did you have chance to actually experience the Targaryen experience?
Yes, I was inside, and I've been in the Iron Throne. It was so exciting. For a huge fan, it's so exciting.
Yeah, and when you sit there, you feel powerful, right? It's just the atmosphere.
I feel powerful, but I'm not as powerful, but I felt that, you know.
No, fake it till you make it. So yeah, you're definitely embodying the characters in the Targaryens tonight. So just, live your Targaryen fantasy.
Yes, I'm here for that.
Awesome. I hope you have a wonderful night tonight.
Yes, enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye.
For talking to us.
Okay, so some fun. People seem excited for the episode.
Yes, I mean, I cannot wait to see it on the 22nd on HBO Max. 22nd of August, by the way.
Yeah, on the 22nd. I can't wait to see it. I'm saving the date. I'm placing myself in the sofa.
In the throne.
In the throne.
In the throne,
Yes,
in
I have
the
a personal
sofa.
throne at home. I built it myself.
The house, yeah, I have, I'm the queen of my realm, the queen of my sofa, and I will sit on the throne and just watch the adventure unfold.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to see it. It sounds like
Cannot
such a
wait.
good thing. And especially, it's so fun to have all like these cool people here as well. Having them get to experience what we did before.
It's so cool to meet everyone and to be here. I mean, we've seen the activations we've showed you. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I mean, the dragon, the throne, as we were just talking about.
Yeah.
It's just, this
Well,
is incredible.
Let me ask you that question
Oh.
then. If you were living in Westeros, what era would you choose? Would you choose Lannister rule or Targaryen rule?
That's a great question. Honestly, I think I'm gonna, even though we don't know how the Targaryens really rule and how it will be, I think, again, they will probably eat me alive, but I would just love to see dragons flying around everywhere. So I think I would choose the Targaryen realm. What about you?
Yeah, gonna have to choose the same, honestly. I'm gonna have to pick the one. The Targaryens, it's just too cool seeing dragons.
I know, they're just so cool. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you get to see someone like Balerion, who is like the shadow goes by through a whole town, I mean, that is iconic. And an experience of definitely a lifetime. So I would go there.
Well, it would be scary, so I hope I would be a Targaryen myself, so I wouldn't be some farmer just seeing, like... Because it's always the farmers that are unlucky, like in Game of Thrones.
How cool is it to ride a dragon, like fly around, no traffic, no anything, you just fly your dragon away.
You just take the dragon and fly.
And scream Dracarys
At the nearest
yeah.
Red Keep.
at the nearest Red Keep.
Well...
Oh, maybe not this one. Where are we at tonight?
Yeah, true. We can see like the bricks and everything. It has red bricks. It's built like it looks like it could be in this
it looks
universe,
like a
right?
castle.
Like it looks like it could very well fit in Westeros in this universe.
It's so beautiful.
yeah, well,
Such a great location, so well picked
well
for this
picked,
event
definitely.
tonight.
Especially very central for the European
Oh yeah,
premiere.
we're right in the heart of the city center. So again, to the people at home who live in Amsterdam, you can come to the activation on Friday and Saturday. It's open almost all day. It's free of charge, and you can go through the activation that I did, and unfortunately couldn't give you a sneak peek. And yeah, don't forget that the first 120 people that arrive each day will get an exclusive gift. So don't miss out on that.
Exclusive gifts.
Exclusive gifts.
Can you give a sneak peek on what this actually is?
I don't actually, no, I will not say. I will keep it as a secret to myself. But again, I wouldn't mind if it was actually one of these Funko Pops. I
wow.
cannot stop looking at them. They're so cute. Look at this.
That's Lord Corlys Velaryon.
And then we have the Targaryens and the dragon. Let's put the dragon next
Well,
to
the
the
dragon
Targaryens.
is the most interesting, I believe.
Yes. So actually, here we have three houses represented. We have House Hightower, we have House Velaryon, and House Targaryen.
Yeah. But House Sir Corlys,
Yes,
his wife, is a Targaryen as well.
he is a Targaryen. She
and
is,
also,
actually.
the queen that never was.
The queen that never was.
So we heard from Steve that he loved his wife very much.
I'm still thinking about it. I
Yeah.
just felt the love. I hope you guys at home felt it as well. But it was just so beautiful to see and to hear. I cannot wait to see them. I think, you know what? You've chosen Daemon as your favorite character.
Yeah.
I'm now claiming mine as a sea snake and his wife.
Well, after this interview, I might change my mind. We shall see how it goes tonight.
Yeah, when
I'm
we
sorry,
meet them.
I will not be biased, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I do love Sir Corlys Velaryon. I think it's a great character, but you know, having a Targaryen as your favorite one and a warrior, in fact, like seeing him in like armor, Targaryen armor, in like full knight suit, that would be amazing. Don't you think?
I think it would be so cool and mighty. It's so exciting. Oof. I mean, I think it's easy to pick a Targaryen because we're honestly so in love with the dragons. We cannot. I find it very difficult to separate the two. But I'm also very curious to know more about Sir Criston Cole.
So Criston Cole seems like a wonderful character. He is a knight, a warrior, but he's also, to my knowledge, a common name. He's
Yes,
not.
he
Very,
is.
doesn't come from an important house.
No, he is not. As in as in this world, they call a highborn.
Exactly. So that makes him even more interesting that he can like build himself up to this hype.
Yes, so exciting. Maybe we can talk to someone here. Hello.
So, hello, so much. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. Very good. Very excited.
I actually know you because I'm from Portugal.
Okay, hi.
So I know you're a big Game of Thrones fan. So how are you feeling about being here tonight at the premiere?
This is crazy. I still don't believe this is happening, and in Amsterdam, this is crazy. I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. I call myself Mother of Dragons because I have two twin boys. So yeah, I'm House Targaryen all the way, and this is crazy. I think everyone's really excited to know the story behind.
Yes.
So 200 years before, and we just hope that it goes like for 200 years until the
So
Mad
do
King.
we.
Please, we want to know the story of the Mad King.
Oh, it's so interesting just seeing Targaryens again, right? At the height of their dynasty as well. But if we are lucky enough for it to come to the Mad King, I would be over the moon.
Yeah. And it's for me the most interesting thing will be how the arguments will go, because now they all have
yes.
dragons, so
Yes.
it's not like, okay, I'm going to be king, whatever. Everyone can
Has
kill
the
each
same
other
power.
with dragons. So yeah, it's a battle of power. So I bet like the dialogues must be really powerful, and it must be really, really intense all the time. Like the stakes must be really high. So yeah, I'm so curious.
Even if I wasn't a fan, you've completely sold it to me now.
I want to see the whole episodes, but yeah, just one.
So did you get to go also through the dragons then? Did you actually get to feel the dragon?
Yeah, well, I have a thing with, but I can't. So I went through the thing and closed my eyes and grabbed the person that was in front of me and screamed all the time, so I couldn't hear anything. I just smelled burnt. Yeah, that was that.
It was quite intimidating. I didn't actually get to go in, but I sent in Beatrice. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
you go.
sent in someone.
Yeah, I
He
sent
sent
in
me
her.
in.
No, that's not.
He
That's not.
sacrificed me
Let-
to
yeah.
the dragon.
But she's
Hope-
alive. She's
Yeah, I'm
Targaryen.
alive.
Well, she's
and
a
now
very
it's my
strong
baby,
woman.
actually.
Yeah.
So now I am the mother of dragons.
Yeah.
So he didn't scream Dracarys before, but maybe I will scream Dracarys to him now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to be bold enough to try since both of you did it. Did you manage to go through it all?
I did, but I didn't see anything because I closed my eyes and I screamed so I couldn't hear a thing. So maybe I have to go again.
Yes, I think you need to. It's quite the experience.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. But again, since you're such a big fan, who is your favorite character ever in the Game of Thrones universe?
Ever. Jesus. They all change. I don't know. I would say Daenerys, of course, and Jon Snow, and Ned Stark.
Oh,
Well, we can say
That's
they all
so
have their different seasons. Maybe some shorter, maybe some longer.
No, but Ned Stark. It's just one of those characters. I mean, first season, and we're all grieving him still. It's like the most unfair thing. I'm pissed off right now.
You can't even, especially like Sean Bean giving such an incredible performance. I just fell in love with Ned Stark. He seems such a lovable guy.
Every character, Tyrion Lannister, Cersei, it's brilliant. Everyone is brilliant. Everyone is brilliant. Khal Drogo.
Oh, wow.
well,
Well, to be honest, he's my crush as well.
Is him.
how can you not? Let's be real.
Well, Daenerys is mine, I think.
Well, they are a great duo, the Sun and the Stars.
Yeah.
so-
That's the thing. Okay, we can like do a.
Should we role play?
Yeah.
I can go around here screaming like him.
I bet they do that in Amsterdam. There are places to do that.
All right, so we would like to thank you so much for talking to us. Have a wonderful night tonight, and I hope the episode is as exciting as you seem it to be. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I don't know.
So that was exciting.
Would
People
anyone
seem
like
to have
join
some.
us? No?
Yes,
of course.
please come in.
Hello.
I love
How
your
are
dress.
you?
It's very on theme.
Yes.
I designed it with a Portuguese designer.
Really? You even have like the reptilian.
What?
Very
oh,
cool.
Wow. No, we need
It
a
was
whole
made for
spin.
this. You want to see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. You look amazing. Well, actually, since it's dragon scales, if you had a dragon, what would you name it?
Oh, fofinho. You're never gonna understand.
But yeah, so
No.
it's for I'm actually Portuguese, so for the people at home,
Yeah.
it means cute.
Definitely.
Cutie, yeah. But
All right.
actually, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
and
we'd like to
talking
join you.
us.
Have a wonderful
great
night tonight.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
And then we
Hello.
actually see Emma Darcy, who plays Rhaenyra Targaryen. Hi, welcome.
Hello,
How are you feeling
welcome.
tonight?
All right, yeah, a bit sort of nervy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love your outfit. You look,
You look
very on
incredible.
theme.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know, like Rhaenyra channeling Bowie or something.
Yeah, definitely. How does it feel to be in Amsterdam?
Yeah, great. I've only ever been once, and I was essentially a child, so consider it my first time.
We hope you get to explore it a little bit at least. You're bringing all the fire with you, so I hope they give you some time to explore. We actually have some questions for you tonight. So the first question we have is, Rhaenyra, of course, has a very close relationship with both her father, King Viserys, and her uncle, Daemon Targaryen. Which one do you think she resembles more and why?
I think Rhaenyra and Daemon are essentially cut from the same bit of cloth. I think they have the same sort of genetic material. I think there's like a deep sort of familiarity and recognition there. I think what's like striking though is that I think very early on she recognises that the rules apply completely differently to her uncle from the way that they are applied to her. So I think it's a useful counterpoint. Also, you know, it's exciting to meet an adult who's critical of your parents. Sort of dangerous, right? Like it offers new horizons and like an alternate reality or something.
I mean, that sounds incredible. I cannot see the dynamic between the two of you then and how that plays out.
Yeah, definitely. Especially seeing Targaryen as well. We heard tales that
Ooh,
the
yeah.
gods say when a Targaryen is born, they flip a coin. It's either greatness or madness. Which side do you think Rhaenyra is placed on?
I don't think you get to choose. I think that's why Targaryens make, you know, formidable leaders, because I think they're sort of enmeshed, right? Like they are two sides of the same coin. Like, I think possibly you have to travel through madness to arrive at greatness within leadership.
Yeah, definitely. But for some Targaryens, we see them staying in madness, and hopefully that will not happen to Rhaenyra. But does she have any moments where we can actually see her true might?
No comment.
No. Okay.
I think you got to wait.
All right.
Yeah, she's she's on a journey to, I think, live authentically and sort of claim her identity. And I think it's a hard like road to follow, both within the political realm and in the personal realm.
Yeah.
What a powerful thing to do, actually. So I cannot wait to see that journey because, yeah, that sounds, again, mighty.
Yeah.
So true might. So one last question for you. So I imagine you got to shoot in a lot of amazing locations. So which one was your favorite?
I mean, we shot some work in Portugal, and that was pretty spectacular because you arrive somewhere that just does the work for you. You're like, oh, okay, so sort of the Westerosi landscape does exist on like our globe, and it's in Portugal. So that would be a favorite.
I'm so glad to hear it because I'm actually Portuguese. So, so our watchers at home will be very happy to hear you say that. But I'm glad that you enjoyed our country, and I hope you got to explore also a little bit of our culture and food and wine.
Yeah, yes. Not enough, honestly, but...
you have to come back.
Yeah, I will be coming back.
Okay, awesome. We actually have a little bit of a surprise for you. You're the first person we actually get to show it because we forget about it all the time. But we have a Funko Pop.
Of you.
What do you think about having a little you?
I'm speechless. Wow. I knew this was going to happen, but I didn't expect to get to hold one so soon. What does it mean to be replicated in miniature? What does one do with that?
I have no idea, but it's powerful. Maybe
It is.
you can have a little version of yourself.
Yeah, I guess it would make a convenient Christmas gift if I'm short of ideas.
Yeah.
No, beautiful. Wow, what an honor.
Oh, well, you're welcome. Do you want to keep it or should we have it? You can keep it if you want.
We'll allow it since you're, the princess.
I mean, I'd happily pocket that.
I'm glad we
right.
got to experience your first time watching the Funko Pop.
Yes, right.
All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night tonight.
Thank you very
And I
much.
hope everything goes well with the episode.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Thank you. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Ryan. How are you feeling tonight being in Amsterdam?
I feel great. I love Amsterdam. It's been wonderful so far.
Yeah, especially being here in the European premiere. Is it any different from the US side?
Different accents, but so far, it's just the same. A little bit hotter, but LA was pretty hot too. So, no, it's nice to be doing this again. I feel like it's my second try to get these things right. So
Definitely. Well, I'm Swedish and she's Portuguese, so our accent might be a little bit all over the place, but hopefully you'll follow along.
We have a question for you tonight. So we would like to know what has been the hardest and the earnest part of doing the series.
I mean, look, it's all difficult. You're following the Beatles in the original show, which is tough. That's a tough act to follow. Yeah, I mean, look, production was really hard. We did it through COVID and masks and limited people and all that. But it's incredible to be doing this and have this as a job, and this is the thing that I get out of bed and do every day. So look, I'm a giant fan, so I'm just glad to be here doing my dream job.
And especially like speaking and working so close with George R.R. Martin, did you get any chance to let me get some inside information? How is this working?
Well, he's a weird fellow, very mercurial, because I consider him a good friend now because we've known each other for like 10 years, and sometimes you ask him questions and he's very evasive. He doesn't answer you directly. But then other times you're just having a conversation and he just comes out with these giant spoilers for the book, and you're like, George, that's amazing, but I don't think I really needed to know that at this moment because I wanted to be surprised reading it in the book. So he's very much like the experience of reading his books. He will hit you from the side and you don't see it coming. So he's always surprising, George.
For the show creating it, did you use a lot of inspiration from George himself and the books?
Yeah, I mean, I always said, hey, if Peter Jackson could have consulted with J.R.R. Tolkien when he was making the series, wouldn't he have? I mean, it's so amazing to have him there because, first, the books are amazing, and I consider myself, if not an expert, I would say maybe a master's degree level a student of the Song of Ice and Fire. So all that material is there to study from. But then when I get stuck, or if I have anything that is, I need, further light shed on, I just phone him up or I text him, and he's always there with an answer. And it's a great backdrop to have. And he's such a fan of the work that Miguel and I have done on the series that it's really exciting. I consider him my first audience. If George is happy, I'm happy.
That sounds like a great idea, right?
Great sentiment. But again, since you're such a fan, if you had to live in King's Landing during the rule, well, actually, would you rather live in King's Landing under the rule of the Targaryens, so under the Targaryen dynasty, or under the rule of the Lannisters?
Oh, definitely the Targaryens. They had nuclear deterrent in the dragons, so they kept peace. And not everybody might have been happy about the fact that they were ruling, but there was not going to be war during their time. Until, of course, our show comes along. But yes, I would definitely much rather live under the Targaryens. They're just better people. The Lannisters are not good people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. But it's also very cool to be able to see dragons as well. Like, was it difficult shooting the dragon scenes?
I mean, no, those are actually, the nice thing about dragons is they have to do exactly as you tell them to do, unlike people. So those scenes are actually, you have the most you get the most bites at the apple with those. So you get so many takes and go arounds to get that exactly right. So it's actually a thing that's incredibly rewarding because you get to go through so many iterations and you get to put out that perfect thing that you wanted. So I love working with our dragons.
Oh, awesome. We asked Emma Darcy and Millie Alcock as well about the consistency between the two characters. What did you put in to see like the consistency from her? Maybe she evolved, character development as well, but some sort of essence.
I mean, we actually treated young Rhaenyra and elder Rhaenyra as different characters. So essentially, so much time passes between them, and so much stuff happens in the gap between those two characters that there's definitely, look, they've been through the same experiences and background, but ultimately they come out as two different people. So we actually treated them almost as if they were different characters.
All right. I would like to thank you so much for speaking to us, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Of course. Thanks, guys.
Have fun. Hello. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you? Nice
I'm
to see you
good.
both.
Yeah, it's very good.
Prince Daemon here.
Prince Daemon Targaryen.
Yes.
How are you feeling being in Amsterdam?
I love Amsterdam. I was just driving around the city now thinking, what a glorious, glorious city.
Did you drive really? It's a very difficult place to drive in.
Well, I mean, I wasn't doing the driving, but yes, technically. I was lucky enough to be driven here. But yeah, I thought, wow, what a marvellous place to live. It's very, very charming.
It really is. And you playing Daemon Targaryen, who we know is a very good warrior, a great warrior, in fact, during throughout Westeros. But if you had a chance as Daemon to fight any real character or fictional, who would it be?
To fight any real character?
Or fictional. I mean, it could be anyone from Jon Snow to Tiger Woods.
That's an interesting one. God, who would be a good fight for Daemon Targaryen? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Who would you pitch him against? I'm trying to think. And, I'll sort of I'll wake up tomorrow and go, that guy. Mike Tyson. No, because I love Mike Tyson, though. But let's say Mike Tyson, just because he's one of my favourite boxers.
That's
definitely.
a good question. The answer, actually.
Well, Mike might not even need a weapon, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of weapons,
Yeah.
I'm sure you yield many in the series. Which one was your favorite?
Well, I have a sword called Dark Sister. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, mate. Sorry. I have a sword called Dark Sister, which is like his weapon of choice. But actually, there was a little tiny knife that I had on my belt, which I thought was quite cool.
How did you approach the fighting scenes? Was it fun? Was it difficult? What did you think?
Yeah, it was great. Had a great time. Lots of preparation. You sort of learn them like a ballet, really. But yeah, it was good.
Cool, so cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Daemon Targaryen is actually the heir of some. So people call him the heir. How do you think he would be a great king if he ever were to step on the throne?
I think it would be a tricky thing if Daemon were king, but you never know.
Yeah.
Watch this space.
We might
Right.
see it. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for
It's
your
very nice to
time.
meet
Have
you
a
so
great
much.
night.
Very nice to meet you.
Well,
All right. So that was Daemon Targaryen.
so exciting. You finally got to meet one of your favorite characters.
I did. I tried to keep my cool, but as well, I'm a little bit disappointed. You know why, Beatrice?
Why?
Because we didn't get to show
oh my
the
God, we
Funko
keep
Pop.
forgetting the Funko Pops. I think
Well.
we have Emily arriving.
Oh, Emily as well.
Yes. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Oh, it's Olivia.
Oh, it's Olivia then.
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
lovely. So we're gonna have Olivia Cook that plays Alicent Hightower, which is also a great sport.
There's a lot of people arriving right now. I'm so excited to meet all of them. It's been incredible to meet them so far. No. Oh, Emily is here looking in a sight in green, rocking her colors. Hello, Emily, how are you?
Hello, Emily.
Have all the
Oh my
Funko
God, yes.
says.
We
Can I
did-
hold her?
You can. Well, we didn't get to show people, but to you, we have Alicent.
See, I was too scared to take mine out of the box, so I haven't held her yet. I'm obsessed. This is what I'm buying everyone for Christmas. Like, they have no choice. My friends and family are just going to get tiny versions of me, and that's it.
What a great gift. And also, you're rocking the colors. You're rocking the green.
Matching. It's great. I had to pay homage to the show, I think. Obviously, a bit of a remix. I don't think this is something Alicent would wear. It's a bit too saucy for medieval times, I think, but I love it.
You never know.
You never know.
Speaking of saucy, if Alicent, what do you think Alicent's star sign would be?
Oh, what a question. What a question. I think she'd be either a Scorpio or any of the... She'd be like a Scorpio with like a fire rising.
So water and fire?
Yes, a bit of a mix. She's definitely got some fire in her, but I don't think that's the forefront. I think Scorpio. Yeah.
That's a great... I could see her as a Scorpio.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm confident with Scorpio. At least some placements in there. Scorpio placement. Maybe a Taurus placement because she's really stubborn as well.
So it makes water, earthy, and the touch of fire.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Well, I feel like I know Alicent now. So good to know.
Well, speaking about fashion as well, we know that the character is very fashionable. Did you feel like the fashion you wore as Alicent influenced you the way you portrayed her character?
100%. I mean, even like physically just putting on the costumes, they pull your shoulders back, which in turn changes the way you breathe. You really have to embody it. As soon as it makes our job quite easy when you're in a costume like that changes how you hold yourself, and you go into a set that's so incredibly immersive. It makes the job so much easier. But I love every single costume I wore. I have one favorite, which would be like a spoiler, but it's in the trailer, so I'm assuming I can say it. The dress where you like see me just walking on my own, it's like green and obviously green. It's this one right here actually, with the cape.
Representing.
With the cape, oh my god, it is my favorite thing I think I've ever put on my body ever. I love it. I want to wear it. I want it as my wedding dress. I want to steal it. Yeah.
What a moment it would be, actually. Can you imagine a vision in green walking down the aisle?
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
Such a Hightower wedding.
Yes, a Hightower wedding. I feel like you'd have to wear green. Yes.
Would you ever consider one?
Maybe. Yeah, I think I will.
But to be honest, Game of Thrones weddings hasn't really turned out that
that's
great.
true.
So,
Maybe no, I feel like it would be cursed if I had any. I think Game of Thrones themed weddings are bold. You know, that's a bold statement to make.
Reigns of Castamere starts playing, you bolt to the door.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Well, one last question for you before you go. Thank you so much for being with us. So, if we were to introduce House Carey to the universe, what animal would you put in the sigil?
Oh, that's really hard. That's really difficult, and I feel like I'd have to think about it a fair amount to decide, because it's a big statement to make. I think I'm going to opt for the easy option and say my dog, Dottie, because she sort of runs our family. She's the diva of the household, so I feel like it only makes sense to have her like front and center. Yeah. Not just dog, but like specifically my dog, Dottie. Yeah.
Wait, you know what? You can keep your Funko Pop for tonight if you want to.
The one outside of the box, so you can play with it.
Box. Yes.
And we love to talk to you, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you guys. I'm so excited.
And I think we have Olivia.
All right, hello.
The adult version of Alicent. We just spoke to your younger version. How are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very excited to meet you, actually.
Oh,
you want to ask her a question?
Absolutely. Are you an HBO fan?
Yeah, massively. Yeah.
So we have a lot of females and a lot of cunning female characters during HBO. Which one do you think would represent Alicent the most?
In the whole of HBO, their whole roster. Oh, good. Oh, okay. God, I'd love to say that she was like Jennifer Coolidge in The White Lotus, but she's not. She's not at all.
That was so cool.
Oh, God. Maybe like in another world, Alexa Demi in Euphoria. In another world.
And Maddie.
Yeah, maybe not so much Maddie. Oh, actually, yeah. Maybe them as a hybrid.
Maybe Maddie wouldn't be so good in medieval times.
Yeah, maybe she's a bit too fragile for that. Maybe. Yeah.
Continue with HBO characters. If Alicent could make an allegiance with any HBO character, who do you think she would pick?
Okay. Let me just go back into the back catalogue as it zooms in on my face. Oh God. Wait. I don't know. This is really, really hard. Remind me of HBO shows. Now I'm completely blanking. Succession. Oh, of course.
Shiv?
I mean, Shiv. Actually, no. Shiv is very Alicent. Why was I blanking on Succession?
Actually,
that's my favourite show.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That resemblance. Maybe what a spin-off it would be if you actually, Alicent and Shiv would be sisters against the Roys. They would definitely take down the
That'd
family.
be cool. Or just Kieran Culkin, just for the
just
for
for
the,
the fun of
the
it.
banter. Yeah.
That would be so cool. Well, actually, I'm assuming you got to shoot in a lot of cool locations. Which one was your favorite?
Well, no, they did. And then I'd be
Oh.
looking on the schedule and like, oh my God, Portugal, Spain, amazing. And then it'd be like Watford, which is like outside of London for me, just in the castle.
So close to
Alison
home.
rarely leaves the castle.
Well, that's a good insight to have.
Oh, yeah,
But we-
spoiler.
But I'm sure even if she's inside a castle, she's an iconic character that will be, written in the books of the HBO Hall of Fame.
Oh, fingers crossed. Fingers
I am
crossed.
crossing all of my fingers for you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we actually asked Emily, who plays the younger version of
Yeah.
you, what her house sigil
Ooh,
would have
yeah.
been if she had a house carry. If you had a house cook, what would you put on it?
God, I've got so many inappropriate things just like running through my mind. I don't know. A beaver?
Ooh.
A beaver?
Beaver, yeah. Because colloquially, like, it's something else in England. So maybe a beaver.
Oh, that's actually a very interesting. I could see a cool sigil. What colors would you pick? Like for the house? Because obviously Alicent wears a lot of green.
Pink?
No,
pink.
Wow. A pink beaver.
A bright pink beaver.
What
Yeah.
a statement.
Yeah.
I love it already. I think that's a great way to end this. A pink beaver, that's what we're taking home with us. So yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Hope you have
Thank
an amazing night.
Okay, so that was Olivia Cook, who
Wow.
plays adult Alicent Hightower, and going strong with the pink beavers.
Pink beavers is the way to go.
All right. So we had a lot of things. We had a lot of celebrities so far, but one very cool,
Oh, we have Sir Kristen Cole arriving,
Sir Kristen Cole,
having a
also
chat with Alicent Hightower.
played by
Sorry.
Fabian Frankel. So-
hello.
Yeah, can we
No,
can we
it's
jump?
talking to
Okay.
Alicent.
Definitely.
It's actually so cool to see them interacting in the real world as
Yeah,
people
and
as
not
well.
not characters.
Yeah, and not try to kill each other, as I'm assuming they probably will many times. So, hello.
Well, hello.
Oh,
well.
no.
Yeah, come back, please.
So we got
All
a
right.
sneak peek.
We got a sneak peek and a little bit of him talking as
Yes.
Fabian Frankel and not as Sir Kristen Cole.
Oh, so So I think actually, unfortunately, it's time to end the live stream.
Yeah, it seems like that. I mean, we got to talk to a lot of cool
A lot of
talent.
cool people.
Even just being able to talk to the director and the writer and creator
so
as well.
interesting.
Like,
I now think I'm joining. I don't care about Targaryens. I don't care about anyone. I'm joining House Cook with the Pink Beaver. That
with the
is-
pink beaver,
Yes.
you know what? I might be on your side even.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did and you had fun.
Absolutely. It was so fun being your host for this live stream. And just a quick reminder,
Yes.
House of the Dragon premieres the 22nd of August on HBO Max. So please save the date
Save the date.
or come to Amsterdam if you're close
Yeah.
for tomorrow and Saturday.
Exactly. Don't forget, if you're in Amsterdam, Friday and Saturday, just go through the activation and maybe, as I did, touch a real dragon.
Touch a real dragon. But thank you so much for having us. We hope you have a wonderful time.
Thank you so much.
So this is
Bye.
us signing off. Thank you guys.